and you're downhill there, and you're carrying a lot of speed out of that corner.
Yeah, and a lot of braking going into that corner. So that's what happened to Mike Wallace when you seen him just go look like he went straight off the racetrack down there.
Now look, these two are being caught by Scott Lagasse.
He's got to just say, hey, I'm loving this, you know. First time in the car, really running fast. And he may even move up in the way he's going right now. I wouldn't be a bit surprised if he don't give Terry Labonte a run for his money near the end of this race.
It's possible. Mike Wallace going to try pit road again. Yep, Lagasse's closing in.
He's left Bobby Labonte some 15, 20 car lengths in only 3 or 4 laps. You see him dragging there, that means no brakes whatsoever. The crew met him up the way and drug him right on by the pit.
That was a 10-man stop. Some of them from Mike McLaughlin's crew. Robert Presley just ahead of David Green. Butch Leitzinger is a lap down after his spin, but they've been battling hard in this pack, along with the 55 of Tim Fedewa.
David Green always runs so he looks like he's on a rail everywhere he goes. He's running very fast right here. The car never gets out from under him. He's a perfect person to drive for the Labontes. He has that driving style pretty much like they have.
10th place right now as they come up to turn 10. Fedewa is going to try him on the inside. There's Presley in 9th in the black car. Or rather, that's Leitzinger who makes the pass, not for position, as he is a lap down in car number 91. Back through start-finish.
Robert Presley may have broke his record, though. He told us earlier that he had never passed a car on this racetrack. I think I seen him pass just a little while ago.
Yeah, he's done it today. He's done it today. Second, third, and fourth again, tightening up. Tracy Leslie coming up the hill and down this straightaway, 3.5 seconds behind Terry Labonte. Boy, Kenny didn't leave a lot of racetrack there.
Tracy's really getting a little impatient right now. He's trying him inside, outside. He's trying to get any kind of little angle he can get going in the corner so he can position himself to get by Kenny. I think he's a little bit quicker than Kenny is right now, but Kenny's got the track position, and he just can't make a pass on him.
Well, and it's not a two-man race anymore. Scott Lagasse's right there, so Leslie has got to get going, try to take second, or perhaps wind up in fourth. There's the distance from Terry Labonte, the MW Windows Chevy. And here's the second, third, and fourth place race. Behind them, Bobby Labonte, Hermie Sadler, Rodney Combs, and the point leader, Ricky Craven. Second, third, and fourth is where the race is. The DeWalt Tools Chevy, Bobby Dotter started it, and Scott Lagasse relief drove. Dotter said he had 5 or 6 guys that wanted to drive that car, but when they were here last year, Scott Lagasse was in the race, and he and Dotter raced together most of the day, and he was really impressed with Scott's smoothness and the way he kept the car in one piece. So he said Scott was hands down the top choice to put in the car today.
Yeah, I saw Kenny get in turn 1 there, just a little bit hot. He smoked the front tires getting in the corner.
Ooh, Rodney Combs was in the top 10, and that's at the inside of turn 1. Whoa,
man, he better get going real fast or he won't have a trunk lid like he has right now.
All right, Larry Pearson was the guy who got the wake-up call right there, and there's trouble. Fedewa and Jason Keller, and Tim Fedewa ends up in the fence. Not sure how that one started, but they fought for the same piece of racetrack.
Look at Jason Keller's left front fender there. It's torn away from the left front wheel and all. Left front wheel looks like it's bent back and into the cowl just a little bit.
Tim Fedewa opened up Keller's car like a can opener. Ooh, yeah. Oh, this is a bad place.
That's not a good place to sit either. I'd be putting into something if I had to run it with a starter.
That's right at the tunnel. That's where Steve Millen had that horrendous crash last year. It's a blind entry into that corner, and you can bet the caution flags are waving hard.
They might be, but the main straightaway caution flag is not out.
That is a horrible spot. Look at how blind this is coming up over the Gene DeWitt tunnel there. As you come around that corner, the guardrail is so high to the right side of the track. Even though there are flags, you can't see what's on that straightaway until you get there.
Yeah, but they trust these guys. They're very smart on these flags, and when they see them flying around like that, you start backing off.
Well, I'm sorry, buddy. That scared me. Let's show you what happened here. Now, there's Fedewa and Keller getting together. the top of the hill.
Well, Jason Keller got into the outside wall and then back in the feeder wall. I don't know what caused the impact right at the very first there, but they got into the outside wall, and Keller's car jumped back in the feeder wall car.
Tim Fedewa, first time he's had the Luxair colors on his car, and was giving it quite a ride. Fedewa was in the top 10, and now he'll have to limp it back to the pits. Jason Keller is also in the pits for repairs. 53 laps complete at Watkins Glen. We'll be right back. Terry Labonte owns a 4.3-second lead as they come to the end of the back straightaway. At lap 55 here at Watkins Glen, Kelly Moore separates him from the second-place machine. And one car has lost an engine there. Stevie Reeves is very slow, waving everybody by. And Reeves will take the exit route, and so will Bobby Labonte. We're told the engine is let go. On Labonte, he was the fifth-place car. And they both go to the car park past the inner loop chicane.
Yeah, you can tell Bobby's motor's gone. I'm not sure about Stevie Reeves. He looked like he was on some kind of power trying to get back to the pits here.
But you're right.
You see Bobby trying to get out of the car right now.
Labonte down the hill into turn 1. Terry Labonte, the race leader, and he's now opened it up to 4.9 seconds on what has been a good second-place battle. Boy,
this is a tremendous battle from second to third to fourth. These guys have been dicing it out for the last 10 laps, and I wouldn't throw my hat up for the difference in the way the cars are performing. Tracy Leslie's trying to get under him there.
He's got him. Oh, tough place to pass down at the bottom of turn 2. What's wrong with Kenny's car?
Kenny Wallace is definitely off the pace right now as he heads towards the back straightaway.
Both Leslie and Lagasse just, I was about to say, if a car's under full power, you're not going to get him right there, and obviously he's not.
Kenny Wallace has probably been the most dominant car on the whole circuit the year around, but he's had so much trouble right near the end of the race with mechanical problems. It's a shame to see this happen to him.
His older brother Mike goes past, and there's Kenny taking the shortcut around.
Yeah, I'd say it's pretty much over. When they pull out in that outside park there, it's pretty well done.
Now there's David Green battling Robert Presley.
Ooh, he's back out there where the race cars are coming off the chicane there.
Trying to limp it around. 5 laps to go for Terry Labonte. And he expands his lead over Tracy Leslie and Scott Lagasse. Moving up on Randy Porter. Let's show you again. See if you can pick anything out here on...
Yeah, you can see it. Well, it blew up right there, folks. I was going to use a good word, but other than that, it blew up right there. You could see it come out of both pipes.
Tracy
What happens
Leslie
is,
saw it too, and he was gone.
Exactly. He was real lucky he didn't get collected from the back.
A spate of engine failures this season for Kenny Wallace. Not sure if something happened in the engine, or perhaps if he might have missed a shift at that point, over-revved it. Don't know what could have happened.
Well, something come out of the exhaust pipes, and normally when it does that, it either floats the valves or it either just, throws parts all out through the back part there. He's not under power right now. I imagine this will bring out a caution. I'm imagining.
Going to be 4 laps to go. Wallace tries to get his car as far off the race surface as possible. Now, if this was your average IMSA or SCCA race here, they'd just leave the car there and keep running. And they may well do that.
Instead of a place on the racetrack where you're in a straight line, it's really not a danger there. So they may leave that car where it's at. He's definitely out of the race either way, so they probably leave the green out.
Here's the race. It is for second place. And well, here's Mike Wallace trying to push Kenny home.
Man without a motor and a man without any brakes. This ought to be interesting.
Now, you're not allowed to receive any assistance on the final lap, but I guess this is okay.
Man, that's pretty neat there. I never had a brother that, my brother, when he raced, he was always in a different division than me, and that's pretty neat right there. Mike's out of the race. Kenny was running right up front, and he gave him a little shove there to get him going towards the pits.
Meanwhile, here's this battle. Dennis Setzer and Dale Shaw going at it here.